What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of the Banner Saga 2. This is episode 27, and as you guys already know, we're getting closer and closer to the end. We're really close to the end, guys and gals. 1 to 2 more episodes, we'll see it. But for all, 4 of you guys who are actually fans of this series, I know this is, one of the lowest viewed series that I've ever done. I don't know why. I think the game's amazing. I have no idea why nobody watches it. But that's okay. I sound like I'm complaining, don't I? I'm not really. I'm just very confused by it. Anyway, you're going to see more of the game. Why? Because they just released, finally, after a week's delay, they released... You guys waiting? No? Oh, I have to tell you. Survival mode, guys and gals. That's what it is. Survival mode is out. It is ready. It is eager. It is going to be exciting. And as soon as I finish doing the recordings and finish the game, I'm going to hop in and I'm going to do survival mode. Why? Because I like the game a lot. And whether anybody watches or not, I don't care. I'm going to play it. So, meh. Alright, enough being childish for now. Let's talk to our peeps, shall we? The Skald is tying a dyed strip of cloth into his daughter's hair, but sends her off to play as you near. We've come all this way. For war? Well, with luck, I might change their minds, and be the reed that would stop the wind. You've got a lyric for every moment, don't you? Of course, plenty before us have been in similar situations and written about it. We only think our lives are unique. And if peace is not an option, is there a Skald song for that? Plenty. But I'll tell you what I'd do. Save the families who can't save themselves. I can't imagine if my wife and children were left out here, like they don't deserve the same protection as others. Aleo's words flood your thoughts as you walk away. Well, that can't be good. Or maybe it's amazing. I don't know. Let's talk to our horseborn friend. Skathach and Durdriu pace nervously, keeping their distance from humans, varls, and other horseborn. Roech patrols around the two a short distance away, nodding to you briefly. Is everything okay? Many mans, more than we know live. You stop to look around at the thousands of tents in the fields and hundreds of homes beyond the capital's walls. Gotta love that mute key, guys and gals. Woo! That was a powerful sneeze. Alright. I'm from a small village. I'm not used to seeing so many people either. Maybe herd too big. So many mouths hungry. If some dead, more easy feed herd. Skathach stomps the ground and says a few shrill notes to Durdriu before turning to you. Durdriu forgets we are not of same thinking with mans. If you think Big Herd is right, we will think Big Herd is right. But what do you think is right, Skathach? The male horseborn looks up at Arborang for a few moments, before swishing his tail in thought. I think Big Herd kicks each other in small fields. He points to Arborang. Small fields behind walls. You thank them for talking and offer them a few calming words before departing. Well, this is not looking good. Alright, we have heroes and other various things that we can go to. But first, let's talk to Trigvi, because he's clearly of sound mind. The former cragsman is trying to lure something out of a hole with a small piece of dried meat on a string. He leaves it dangling by his side while standing to talk. It looks like you're keeping busy. I'm playing fox and hare with Vol. Do you think foxes ever play Trigvi and Vol? No, I don't. Not really. Trigvi looks disappointed. Do you have any ideas on how to keep two groups from killing each other? Any powders or relics or crazy schemes? He reaches into his tunic and grabs something, pauses, releases whatever it is, and shakes his head. People kill each other every day. Just enjoy the show. But what if it comes to war? I don't think either side will leave us out of it. Trigvi thinks about what you were saying, tapping a fingernail against his teeth. He looks at his fingers, sneers, and spits. Killing kings requires a lot of lives. It's just as easy to kill clansmen instead. Either way, some will praise you and others will throw dung at your face. Or you could collect all the dung in a giant hill and stand on top of it and be your own king. As you watch him crouch back down to the hole, you wonder what possessed you to speak to him to begin with. That is a good question. One I often ask myself. Well, before we go to the meeting tent and deal with whatever it is that we have to deal with, let's get some food for our people. Because I think we're going to need... That's really it. There's only 14 available. That's 1 day's worth, and... okay. Not great. The statue of the sightless man... Let's see, 3 armor unrest, plus 2 drawing aggro, 1 to strength. Huh. Well, plus 2 to strength. Well, I don't think we... well, we have some renown left. This actually seems pretty legit. I think I'm going to buy that one up. Why? Because I can, I guess is really the only reason. Let's go to our heroes. Because why not? Let's see here. Scathak doesn't have anything. Let's get rid of the promotion part. Let's go here. Let's put this there, and boom. He is now slightly more powerful than he once was. I guess that's good. I don't really know. Is there any way to rest, I'm wondering? Let's see here. Nope, doesn't look like we can rest at all. Alright, training's done. I guess we go to the meeting tent to see what's next. Before you head toward the large tent, Oddleif stops you. Are you certain you're ready for what could happen out there? Her worried face is infectious. The king may be a decent man, but I doubt he's kept his throne by always following the rules. Well, you're right. I should see a few things first. See to a few things first. I'm prepared for whatever the king and his clans decide. Alright. I'm glad to hear the confidence in your voice, Oddleif says. Just be careful. I'll be back here with the rest of the clan if you need me. You smile and make your way past the line of clansmen, marking the boundary of the peaceful bit. Well, here goes. The voices coming from under the tent are loud and, well, animated. Best we could. You've done well. I never thought I'd see my son again. Well, we've all had easier journeys. The king's cheerful mood lessens. He is about to say something when he sees you approaching. Who's this? Well met, King Meinolf. Mienolf? I'm Rook from Skager. Luden steps forward. Father, this is the Sunder Slayer I told you about. King Meinolf nods, but is staring at Hakan from under heavy brows. He does have some pretty heavy brows, and that quote-unquote crown doesn't seem to be helping things. Hey, don't look at my cursor like that, man. Jeez. It pains me to hear you've lost so many of your hardy warriors, Hakan, but tell me, where's Jorunder's Kender Vagnir? Vagnir died protecting your son. I was Vagnir's Kender. With Jorunder's death at Einartoft, oh boy, I just can't pronounce any of these things, I'm king of the few remaining Varl. The king says nothing, contemplating the news. Your walls are the last hope for my people. No sense in denying it. I understand, and of course you'll have refuge here. The least I can do for bringing my son back alive. It'll be tight, but I'm sure we can find a place for you. King Manolf, Rook here is just as much responsible for the prince's safe return. He has quite a few clansmen. Careful, Farl King. This is the human capital, and my generosity is already stretched thin. The Khan looks at you and shrugs. Tell me, Rook, what makes you better than the hundreds of chieftains out here? Men whose great deeds I've heard of, no less. Really, we're the Sunder Slayer. You're questioning us and our great deeds. Okay. I've united many clans on my journey here. I'm a Sunder Slayer. The only difference is I'm here before you now. Tell me why I shouldn't join these clans in fighting you. I've united many clans on my journey here. I see that. Horseborn included. But what good is that when you've led them here? None of you seem to understand that Oberang can only hold so many, can only feed so many. If I open the gates to everyone out here, the capital will tear itself apart from the inside. Only now do you see Rugga, Dagger, and 24 fighters approaching. The king's guards look concerned. That's weird. Rugga. Rugga. Menelf. I should have killed you when I had the chance. You tried, remember? Well, that doesn't sound like they're the best of friends right now. Did the Sunder Slayer convince you to open the gates to your people? You will never enter my gates again. I'd hoped you died in Morsgard. How is it you've come to speak for all of these clans? The people you've turned your back on? Seems they needed a leader they could trust. Again, how have you come to speak for them? Did you fool them like the people of that rotten town you governed? The only fool here is the outnumbered king believing he still has a say in what happens now. Don't make us breach your walls. We'll just have to repair them once we're inside. Remind them of the rumors of Dredge. Point out the approaching darkness. Stay quiet. Point out the approaching darkness. I doubt either of you will be in charge of anything when that darkness washes over us. I've got the Volca and Mender's seen to that inside. They'll come up with something. And even if they fail, I'll still be able to watch this bastage fall to that darkness from my walls. There's the true heart of the Menelf I know. Look at your people out there. Our people. They need food and clean water, not that poison in the river. They need protection. You cannot allow this king to keep us from safety after all this way. He doesn't have to. I'll find a place for the people under your banner, Rook. A place inside the walls, alongside the Varl. A place as Fey and man will never be allowed again. That's enough. Both of you are bickering like children instead of leaders. And you, giant, joining this king after all we did to keep your people alive? Traitor! Akan growls and flexes his grip on his axe. All parties look angry and tense, and then they look at you. Oh, well, great. My banner, my people, are my only concern. Rugga's right. Too many will die out here for so few inside. Oh dear. My banner, my people, are my only concern. Boom! In your face, Rugga. Good. I'm granting you and your people, even those horseborn, into my walls, but move quickly. You still don't know how to play the game, Rook. Perhaps not. But we have made it inside Arborang, and we will survive. Sweet. Really? That was his war horn? Rugga blows 3 quick bursts into a war horn. You look back and are shocked to see an ambush on your caravan. With no defenses built, your tents quickly go up in flames. Humans and Varl burning. Surprise, surprise. Without warning, Rugga pulls his cloak-pin dagger and lunges at King Meinolf, who shifts slightly. The blade only pierces his side. Before anyone can react, Rugga slinks behind his fighters who are charging you. Akan and King Meinolf. Everyone to the walls, you shout! Protect the king and the Varl! Akan nods his appreciation just before the clamor of war envelops you both. Alright, it seems like it's time to do a little bit of damage, I think. Akan, you're going to join us for this fight. We're going to leave Mulga behind. Alright, so Mulga's going to chill. Akan is going to join. Not Trig. No, not you, Trigby. Go back. Go away. Nobody likes you, Trigby. Nobody likes you. Alright. And yeah, stuff. Rook, why don't you swap with him? Why don't you swap with her? And I guess that's gonna be the squad. Here's hoping it works. To battle! To battle we go. To battle we will go. We will fight until the last of our very breaths are once ended. Once ended? Twice? I don't know. Till they're ended? Whatever. Ambush, Meinolf! You're wounded! Just a flesh wound, though I feel odd. Oh, he's been poisoned. Depths take Rugga! Rally the troops! As you run away like a coward. Okay. Do we actually get to fight Rugga? Is he here? Ooh, because I want to kill his face a lot. I don't think so. Alright, well, they are oddly powerful for what they are. I'm actually a little concerned by this. Alright, buddy. You're going to come over here and chill. You're going to come over here and chill. You're going to back over here, Oddleif. I'm going to move you somewhere in a moment. That should be fine. Oddleif, we're going to put you there-ish. Nid, we're going to put you over here. Alright, let's begin. Alright, get on over there. And what does Stonewall do again? Damage per hit. And then what else do we have? Guts. Does 1 strength damage knock back to all adjacent targets? Okay. Please tell me he picks his shield back. Oh, thank God. I was so concerned there for a minute. I'm like, what? Hey. Really? That was a heck of a thing there, buddy. Oddleif, why don't you show this guy that it's not polite to attack people? Horseborn or otherwise. They seem to not like him. Rugga's even been recruiting cragsmen? Rugga's gonna regret the day he's ever crossed Hakan. Boom! That felt pretty good. Oh, hey, random dude I didn't see before now. Alright, say good day to you, sir. Putting you down. Exploited. Seems our Horseborn is definitely going to be the focal point here. At least to an extent. Alright, we're going to move here. I know it's going to draw a little bit of hatred, but I think it might be okay. What if we trample? Or what if we do a mule kick? Charge enemy for strength and then concussed. Break, damage plus knockback, stun round. Okay. Sure. We'll mule kick him closer. And we did some break. Oh, that's actually pretty good. We'll move right over here. He should be out of the fight for 1 round, I believe is what it said. And we're going to take a little bit of Horseborn hate here. It's a tad unfortunate, but it's where we're at right now. Let's shoot you and weaken you quite significantly. Khan's going to get chopped a little bit here. He did not enjoy that. Alright, I think we're going to guts it up again. And it's enough to drop him and do a little bit of damage to this guy. And it looks like we're going to take a bloody flail or 2 upside the noggin, which, again, that's okay-ish. Rather not do that. I would like to do some damage to you, sir. Oddleif is the armor breaker of old and of new. What extra here? I'm just going to get a little bit more oomph for him. Alright, he was stunned, so he's skipping his turn. This guy is going to suffer quite a bit here. Significant damage, no critical hit. I was hoping for the crit, but it didn't come. I'm okay with that. You are quite weak, but you're strong enough to take him out of the fight. And there he goes. And we should be able to back away a little bit more with you. Ooh, Eggel's taking a bit of a beating now as well. Alright, we can slag and burn. Nah, nope, 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 nope. I don't want to do that. Alright. What if we move with you to here? We take a shot with 2. We can take you out. I'm hoping that Nid survives. This dude can just roll out on her and kill her straight up, I believe. Or at least do some significant damage. Alright, Eggel, what do you got, buddy? Not a lot. Break some armor there. Oh, he's still alive, but only barely. So she has to attack that guy, huh? That's kind of crappy, but that's okay. I can live with it. Eggle's getting beat down a little bit more here. Put him on notice. And, oh, it was still enough to take him out. That's disappointing. Alright, I'm going to move here. We're going to use Mark Prey. And we're going to try and do some damage to this guy. Didn't do much. I could have done better with doing other things. It's okay, though. Alright, taking you out of the fight as well. Motion to Nid. Alright, Eggle, you are seeing bad Juju Magumbo go down, friend. We need Hakan, we need Oddleif to do some work. Oddleif's going to move over here. Oddleif is going to say good day to you, sir. And then we are going to be ready to go with the pillage mode. Oddleif's going to take a slap upside the noggin. It's not going to be that big of a deal. The Khan is ready, he is eager, and he is not actually going to do what you thought he was going to do. We're going to break this fool down just a bit. We'll break him down even more than just a bit. The fire, the shot is real. Ooh, the critical hit, too. Very nice. Alright, so we took him out of the fight. And our path is here. Victory, rewards, Nid gained a promotion. I think that was the only one. And yeah, Skathach has been injured. Or Skathach, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how to say that name. I'm not sure how to say many of the names in this game. It's okay, though. It's okay. King Meinolf regains his footing and falls back toward Aberang's walls as his forces rush past him into the fray. You wave the banner of Skagar and your clan surrounds you. To the gates, you shout over the clash of axes and hammers on shields. By the time your caravan is inside Aberang's outer wall, the gate is mostly compromised. Rugga's forces are on your heels, and they brought bears. Cut them off, or they will overrun us, shouts King Meinolf, regaining some of his youthful enthusiasm. Cut them off, or they'll overrun us, is what he should have been saying. Anyway, before wincing and grabbing his side where Rugga stabbed him. You heard him! Charge! I want archers behind those barricades. Horseborn, run in and take out that bear master. Khan, can you stop them at the gate? We could charge. Let's charge. I think we're going to do that in the next episode, though, folks. So, right here is where I'm going to break off this one. I think it's going to just come down to the next episode, and then I believe it's all going to be done. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see where this puts us, because I'm going to record the next episode right afterward. The roar of battle swells to deafening levels. You focus on the drum beat. That is your heart. Ready your weapon and push forward to deliver death. If it puts us in another... Yes, perfect. Well, alrighty, folks. We're going to pull our Horseborn out. We're going to get our squad ready to go into battle, to do various horrible, awful things to various horrible, awful people. Unfortunately, we don't really have a frontliner to replace him. So it looks like Mogger is going to come back to the front here. Khan is going to fall to where Nid is. Put Mogger there. Swap with Rook. Okay. I'm fine with that. Alright, folks, in the next episode, we will ready ourselves for battle. We will fight potentially the last of the battles that we have. And we'll see where that puts us. Before we do that, let's see what we have available. We could promote her, and then, in fact, if we do, that might... We might be able to put something on her. Give me one sec here, guys and gals. What is this? Drawing aggro. That's literally it, huh? Well, what did we add to the Horseborn? We could take that if we promote her. Alright, so let's do the promotion real quick. Since the episode's only about 24 minutes in right now, we can spend a little bit of time getting Nid up to schnuff, as it were. Get her a little bit more on her artillery strike there. Maybe some critical hits will be coming her way. It'd be looking mighty fine. We're going to steal the Horseborn's item. Give her additional strength talents and attack so she can do a bit more damage with her bow. And yeah, I think we're ready. Alright, folks, that's good over this episode. I will see you next time with the conclusion. That's right, the conclusion of the Banner Saga 2. However, I will also be starting up, I know. So as it concludes, we'll be starting up the survival mode of the game. And hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. Or not. I don't really care. I'm playing it, so deal with it. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.